are talking about online marketing. We're talking about digital marketing here, you guys. Why is digital marketing important? Because everything is happening online, you guys. I have been working person to person, one on one for a couple of decades. I have been in health and wellness, and I have been watching on the sides, in the bleachers, what's going on online. And I so wanted to be a part of this world, but I didn't know how. So I started looking into different programs, and none of them actually worked for me. To be very honest, I think that for some of those, I didn't work because I didn't know what I'm supposed to do and I didn't do it. Right. But some others were like, so there was so much disconnect in them that I just couldn't put it together. So, after years of research, I have finally found a program that actually works. And I'm calling it the program, calling it the system because it's not just training, it's not just a course on how to do online marketing. It is actually a system that has products plugged in there. It has automations plugged in there. You do it 2 hours a week and you get paid 100% marketing the products that are inside of the system. And I think that's awesome that you get the whole package in one. A lot of people make a mistake. They come online and they're like, oh, I want to market something online. I have this idea. I want to create this course. I want to write this book. I want to create this audio book or whatever your idea is. And then you start looking for a way to help you create that book. You think you need the product. You need the product and then you will market it later. Or you think somebody will market it for you. You guys, that's upside down. You need to learn marketing first because that's where the money is at. That's where the growth is at. That's where you get visibility. Okay. So that's what I love about this program because it gives you that knowledge. You learn how to market on social media. So what I'm doing now, I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live on TikTok and I'm recording here for YouTube because I want to put it out in the world. That's what matters. That's when people see you guys. Okay, so you can have the best product and it can sit somewhere on a website. It can even sit right there on Amazon. But who's going to find it there, you guys? Practically nobody. You know why? Because they will not get there. It's kind of like having a store somewhere in the residential area, um, in some small street that nobody ever drives by. Nobody will ever notice it. So you need to take it from there. You need to create a funnel, and funnel is something that leads into your website. It leads towards your product, but it goes out to people. And that I love doing that part, you guys. That's the part of my business that I always enjoyed, even in person, talking to people. The part that I didn't like is that I had to talk to people who were actually not interested in my product because I didn't know whether they were or were not interested. And so I had to be a detective. I had to probe. I had to send DMs. I had to network. If this is the stuff that you don't like, if you love sharing with people who are interested, then this is the type of business you want to be in because it's what I call attraction marketing. So instead of talking to everybody and anybody, I'm just giving you guys information. I'm putting it out there. I'm letting you know there is a program that's very comprehensive. It includes everything you need to start and run your business long term. And the best thing is it's a one-time purchase. There is no monthly. If you have been in network marketing, you know that you were ordering every day and maybe you had a product that you really loved and you would order it anyway, which is what I did. I couldn't see myself marketing anything else that I wouldn't use. So even though I'm not directly marketing that product anymore, I still have it. I still use it because I love it. Okay. So if you are in network marketing and you don't like reaching out to people in DMs, talking to people you don't know, only to find out with the sole purpose of finding out, if they have the need for your product. That's the part that I didn't enjoy. I wanted to get rid of that. And so I did by finding this product, you guys. So let me tell you a little bit who this is for. This is for families. This is for moms and dads. And I especially like working with Gen Xers and boomers because I know you guys how hard it is these days. You know, people, Gen Xers and higher, all the boomers for sure. I'm not sure whether they can retire. There is a very small percentage of people that are comfortable with where their retirement assets are and where they're at. But most people are like, you know, and I'm saying this because I had a video go viral and you guys put like over 2,000 comments in there telling me, I will never retire. I will scream like, hey, make sure you put my card in and start my day on my funeral. It's just it's kind of funny. People were very comedic in their expressions, but that's because we really don't know if we are going to have the money to retire. If you're relying on social security income, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Do you have enough assets? Very few people do. So people feel like, you guys, we have to work until the end, right? And that's what I want to stop here. That's what I want to change. That's what I'm passionate about. Moms, parents, moms and dads, grandpas and grandmas, we should all be able to enjoy our kids. We should watch them grow. We should be there for them. Not having to work in our 70s and 80s. You guys, I had a 90-year-old lady who cannot retire. That's sad. That shouldn't be happening. I want to change that. And the founder of this program, she started this because she wanted to change her life. Her goal was to make her income like 54,000 the first year. And then she wanted to double it the next year and double it the next year. That was her 3-year goal. You guys notice she set a clear goal. Okay. So what I'm often talking at my lives, I often talk about making a decision. You guys, whether that's to be in business with me or with somebody else, whatever, it's to your liking, whatever you want to do. You have to be passionate about what you do. So please don't start something that you really don't like. Okay. You can learn things, but in general, you have to have that passion about what you're doing. So, just like the founder of this business, I'm very passionate about helping people, especially helping moms, because I'm a mom too. I'm not a grandma yet, but I'm on the way there. So, I'm looking at the whole situation. Gen Xers, we find ourselves between kids that are growing up and aging parents. And we're in that area of fire. We're in a sandwich. So it's a very uncomfortable situation. So let's change it. Let's make it more comfortable, you guys. And how do you do that? By creating another source of income, and not just one, but multiple sources of income. In my business, I work 2 hours a day. You guys, that's what attracted me right away. If I can do this business in 2 hour days, in 2 hours in a day, anybody can find that time. And it doesn't have to be a chunk of time. It can be 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 10 minutes there, in the nooks and crannies of our lives. And every mom can relate to that because that's mostly all we have. Whether we have a small baby, that's feeding every few hours and we barely manage to sleep during the day or during the night, or we have a middle schoolers or high schoolers driving them around, activities, we know we live in chaos and there is not a lot of time. You guys, I hear you. I know. Okay, that's why I was looking for a business. First of all, that it's simple. This business is super simple to do. All I do, you guys, I create content. This is part of my content creation. I'm talking with you on the live because I want you guys to know. By the way, I see you all coming up on TikTok. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not saying hi. I'm trying to work with both systems. So I love that this business gives families freedom. Okay, that's like super important to me because that's what we all lack, and we lack it because we don't have enough money. Unfortunately, we live in a world that's money based. So money is not the most important, but to afford things that we love in life, we need it, right? So let's make more of it. So the system that is simple, the system that is leveraged, and leverage means automated. So I don't want to be replaced by my AI twin. I will not do that because I believe you guys need to see me. You guys need to know that's me, right? That's real me right here. I want you to know that because when you're watching a video, that's why I'm doing lives. When you're watching a video these days, you can see a person there. You might think, oh, that's a girl, that's a guy. No, it can be their twin. The AI could just scan you, your face, your expressions, your voice, and they can recreate another duplicate of you and create videos that way, you guys. Thanks to the hearts. Appreciate it. So I don't want that. I want you to know that I'm real. I want you to know that this business is real. So that's one of the things that I wanted to know when I was looking for a business. It had to be proven, it had to be tested, it had to have people who have done and gone through that path. And in this business, it starts with the founder because she started this. She decides, I want to change my life. I want to be at home with my kids. She's a mom of 5 and the grandma of 6. And she really, really wanted to be there for her kids. And she wants to do the same now. 3 years later, less than 3 years later, actually, she has become a millionaire doing this, you guys. And she's sharing exact same path that she followed, exact same path to a T. And you guys, she hasn't stopped. I was just at a call last week, and it's a mentoring call that she has for everybody in the community. And you can go there, you can ask her any question. You know, she's right there talking with you. And she said, "You guys, you understand that I don't need to do this anymore. I'm set. I have all my assets in place. I have created a legacy for my family, and I'm working on this business to make sure that it's moving forward, whether I'm here or not." That's how passionate she is. And not only that, she's also created additional avenues, additional income streams. You guys, let me go back to the program so understand what it is. The program has the training on how to become a digital marketer, and you don't have to look for programs anywhere to market, for products to market, because they're already in. We have 5 digital products in English and 5 digital products in Spanish that you can sell at 100%, you guys. Stop there for a second. When have you ever seen a product being sold for 100%? That's when you have somebody who's not greedy, okay? The only thing you pay to her is $39 for the website in English, and then if you want the Spanish one, you pay another $39. That's all she gets from you ever, and that's all of this is a one-time purchase, okay? So basically, you get this program, you start it, you learn how to do marketing, and then you do it. It's not like you go and study for 3 years and then you graduate. Nothing like it. But you get so much good stuff that you really learn how to be comfortable, what to do exactly, how to do it on the preferred social media that you want to use. I chose TikTok because I already had my account. I knew how to scroll, right? And so I kind of like the fact that the videos can be short, they can be long. And then as I started this program, I learned actually why to use TikTok. I'm not going to tell you now. You can come in and learn, but all the things, basically everything I'm sharing with you right now is from the program. It's what I learned from the program. So I wanted it to be simple. I wanted it to be leveraged, that it has those automations. And as I said, I will never replace myself, but I will replace functions that actions that I do on a repeated basis. For example, if you go to my website, and on TikTok, you can just go up on my profile and tap and get into my website. You put your email address in there. Once you do that, you will get an automated email from me, and I will send you the blueprint, you guys. This is what I will send you. Okay. And it's about 10 pages. And in the email, it has links to testimonials. You guys, you will be able to see success the people have had with this program. That's important to me. I wanted to know the system is proven and tested, right? And so these automations that I set up, I set everything up at the beginning. The first 2 days, for a couple of hours, you just set those automations and then they're in place. You never have to touch them again. Okay. So, okay, sorry, I had to do something here on my TikTok because people are doing weird stuff sometimes. So, simple program, automated, meaning leveraged, tested and proven, easy to follow. When I looked at this, I asked myself, can I do this? And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I mean, it has a step by step, video by video, do this, copy, paste, check, check. I can do this. Can everybody do this? Yeah, everybody can do this. I also wanted, you guys, unlimited income. So I wanted to be able to share this and make as much as I want. So if you market more, you can make more if you put the efforts. And let me make this perfectly clear before we go any further. If you're looking for get rich quick scheme, this is not it. It's not going to happen. You're not going to buy the product and tomorrow you're making money. You have to work it. Okay? So if you're here and you're thinking, oh, I just want to buy something and make money, no, this is not lottery. This is not going to happen. But when you work it, you will make, as I said, 100% profits. So if you purchase, for example, our top product is $1,400 and you get 5 products in English to market, and you also get 5 products in Spanish. You guys, Spanish, it's huge because there are so few things available online for people to learn digital marketing in Spanish. So if you go to my website, you will notice there up on top in the right corner, there is a blue button that lets you turn everything into Spanish. And then you get products in Spanish as well. So that's absolutely amazing, you guys. So working 2-hour days, making 100% profits. It's a one-time purchase. You purchase a $1,400 product. And then what do? You market it. And when the first person buys, you guys, you get your money back. You get all your money back. And after that, it's just pure profits. So the only key to this business is to not quit, you guys. Don't quit. Okay? Just keep doing it. So don't think this is going to be a business that I'm just going to do for a month, make a little bit of money, and then go. Yeah, sure, you can do that. You can do that. But that's a hobby. That's not a business. And also,